All information contained in this podcast is general in nature and does not consider your individual circumstances. You should consider the appropriateness of this information with regards to your individual objectives, financial situation, and needs. Welcome to Sharing More Than the Sheets, a podcast to help you and your partner make better financial and lifestyle decisions so that you can both focus on the things that you love. I'm your host, Michael Khouri, financial planner, green thumb, husband, and just dad. As we get to this time of the year, we're going to be having a lot of barbecues with friends, dinners, breakfasts, coffee catch-ups. We have more free time. We have time off and we socialize. And it's great to socialize, of course. During the socializing, we're going to talk about certain things. It could be our kids, it could be our pets, it could be politics, it could be the latest health trend. But usually it's even something like money. And this is the time where there's a lot of barbecue chats happening, we like to call them, and it's a time when people are going to be sitting around a barbecue, having a chat about what they think is the best investment, and what they did with their super, and what this person did there, and what you shouldn't have, and what's a ripoff, and what's not a ripoff, and all these different things, which is nice. Like, it's important to talk about money. We should talk about money more. People, if anything, I don't feel like we talk about money enough these days among social groups and families. But the dangers of these chats is, and I give this example a lot, where it's literally like talking about, really, it's like getting medical advice off each other. Like, imagine you've got someone else with literally, probably, let's assume two people have the same medical condition and they're giving each other advice on that particular condition. Now, they might have some good tips they can give the other person. But as soon as they start, recommending medication, you should take this medication because I take it, and this is the dose I take every day. You should do the same, and you should also take this and that and do. That's where things get dangerous, because two people might have the same condition, but they probably are at different stages of that condition. They probably are taking other medication that one medication can, that may not be compatible with that. I'm not using the right medical terms here, but you get my point. That person can have other health issues that need to be taken into account. There could be other things going on, other needs, mentally, physically, and it's dangerous, right? Getting medical advice of other people. Financial advice is the same. So, while hanging around a barbecue, you're going to have conversations with people and they're going to tell you, oh, look, this is what I did and this, blah, blah, blah. That's great. But just keep in mind that every person's circumstance is completely different, and that nothing trumps good personal financial advice. Nothing at all. Because it can, don't get me wrong, like, some people can make decisions and they can get advice off a friend that just happens to work out really well and it might make them a whole bunch of money. But most of the time that doesn't work out that way. And that is the risk. And it's because you could be talking to someone that's older than you, someone that's younger than you, someone that has more money than you, someone that has less money than you, somebody that wants to retire earlier than you, somebody that wants to retire later than you, somebody that earns more than you, somebody that has lower expenses. There's so many different variables that come into it. You could be married with kids and the person you're talking to is single. The person you're talking to, what they're saying worked for them probably worked for them 5 years ago, but may not work today. So it's really important to take these things into account when talking to friends. Be careful when giving other people advice, as well. Recommend that they speak to an advisor or someone, a professional that can help them with it. But I just wanted to really just record this episode because I know what's going to be happening this break. I know it happens all the time when it comes to, hanging around barbecues or having dinners and whatever it may be. Sometimes it's even in the tea room at work, to be honest with you. I get clients calling me saying, oh, my friend told me about this. And what do you reckon? So it's good to get advice. It's good to be educated. It's good to talk to people, but just look at it, look at the big picture and make sure whatever you do has strategy behind it and that it works with everything else that you're doing. Enjoy the barbecues. Thanks for joining us on Sharing More Than the Sheets. Please make sure you subscribe to be updated with future episode releases, and feel free to share this episode with any friends or family that you think it might benefit. Please visit us at sharingmorethanthesheets.com.au to submit questions or requests for future podcast topics. These podcasts have been brought to you by Better Financial Planning Australia. To book a 15-minute phone chat, visit betterfinancialplanning.com.au.